to take the drink out of the bag.
That's a classic right there.
Messing with that ain't no weed.
What does I got 5 on it mean?
It's about drugs.
It's not about drugs. It's a dope song. Don't do drugs.
Get in rhythm. There you go. There you go.
Creep on in, on in, on in.
Can't believe how big they've got.
Did you hear Gabe got a boat?
He's kidding, right?
He's not kidding.
Hey, I think it's vodka clock.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Jason?
Jason?
Where were you? I didn't know if you were lost. Stick with me, and I'll keep you safe.
There's a family in our driveway.
It's probably the neighbors. But y'all scared of a family?
Hi, can I help you?
Zora, put your shoes on.
If you want to get crazy, we can get crazy.
Hey guys, I'm kind of sick. I don't know if I have a upper respiratory infection, strep throat, something. I don't know, something's going on in my throat. But anyways, this is my review for Us, Jordan Peele's Us. It's his second movie that he's directed. Everybody knows that Get Out was the first movie that he directed. Us stars Lupita Nyong'o. We all know her from, started out, as far as I know, she started out in 12 Years a Slave, but she was in Black Panther, a lot of other movies. I like her a lot. I love Lupita as an actress. She really shown she's grown in different roles that she's been in. Her acting in Us was great. I loved it. Winston Duke. Everybody knows him from mainly, I think he's in other stuff, but mainly he was in Black Panther as well. You remember him, he was the leader of the, it was the tribe. I can't remember. It was the one that they went to in the mountains. You remember him because he was funny in Black Panther. But also Anna Diop is in here. She plays Starfire in Teen Titans, the live action show. She also was in this show I watched a while back called The Messengers. Also, we got Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, which personally I'm a big fan of. He's supposed to be in the new Candyman, which Jordan Peele is doing as well, which I hope is going to be great. Also, he played Black Manta in Aquaman. I know him mainly from The Get Down on Netflix. That was a great show that I really enjoyed. And he was in that show. That's where I know him from. Elizabeth Moss is in here as well. And I can't remember where she's from. Here, let me find out right now. Because I know her face. You know, you see somebody's face and you're like, I know this person was in something that I've seen. Like, she has a very familiar face. But Elizabeth Moss, I don't think any of this stuff is stuff that I've actually watched before. But when you see her face, you'll be like, I know her. Like, I've seen her before. She's not. And it's a name that you know you've seen before. Like, I've seen the name Elizabeth Moss before. Apparently she's in Handmaid's Tale. Don't tell me she's the main girl in Handmaid's Tale. She is. I think she is. She's the main girl in Handmaid's Tale. I think she plays Offred. That's where she's from. That's why I've seen that face before. That makes sense. Also, in the movie is, which made me really mad because I didn't realize this till too late. Tim Heidecker is in this movie. He plays Elizabeth Moss's husband. I could not remember for the life of me, like, who is Tim Heidecker? Like, I've seen that name. It's not a name. Tim Heidecker is from Tim and Eric Awesome Show on Adult Swim. If you've ever seen that, that's where he's from. He's older now. I didn't notice that was him. But yeah, Tim is pretty funny. The acting in the movie, to me, it wasn't bad or anything. Lupita did a great job. I feel like Tim did a decent job with what he had to do. I feel like some of the characters, just the way they were written, weren't as interesting. So I'm gonna preface this. I watch a lot of shows, movies, a lot of horror movies. I watch a lot of movies that are supposed to be bad on purpose as well, or that are deemed bad by critics and things like that. I just watch a lot of stuff and a lot of movies. I can find good and bad. Anybody can pick apart a movie. A lot of things with horror movies is there's a lot of plot holes and logic that doesn't make sense, but the movie itself holds up well. Me personally, for us, how I feel about the movie is, and when I first walked out of the movie, when I saw it Thursday night, I was mad. Like, I was heated. I was like gonna go off. Like, if I could do the review that night, it was gonna be a wrap. Like, you guys are gonna just hear me snapping. But I had to think about it. I processed it. I've actually seen the movie twice, so you can't say like I'm not supporting Jordan Peele. I don't care about him. I've seen the movie twice opening weekend. Most people haven't seen it once opening weekend. Any movie. I've seen this movie twice opening weekend. And you know, I'm gonna be honest. I had to be honest with Replicas. And I love Keanu Reeves, Alice Eve, but I had to be honest with that movie. From my personal opinion, Us was not a good movie to me. If I had to give it a score, it'd be in like, at the highest, like a 7, in the 6-5 range. The movie itself, what I feel like it does wrong is it tries to leave a lot of open interpretation for things that's not deserved. Like, as a director, you got to choose one. You either are going to be super open and vague and leave everything to interpretation, or you're going to explain everything. What Jordan Peele tried to do is he tried to be in the middle, but you leave too much on both sides. And that's a fault of everybody. You tried to be in the middle, like, I'm going to explain stuff, but then it's still not going to make sense. But I'm not going to explain everything and choose what I want to explain. And it kind of hurt the movie really bad. Another thing, the movie's not scary at all. Personally, when I saw Get Out is a great movie. Get Out was very predictable. There was like 2 twists in the movie that got me. And I was like, oh, okay, I couldn't have guessed that. Like, they got me with that. Us did not get me at all. The whole movie was predictable. Only because I've seen so many things, I guess I attribute it to that. I knew everything that was going to happen. Nothing surprised me. Nothing was scary. The atmosphere of the movie just felt like it was one way the whole time. Literally, when you get up and walk out of the movie, like, some movies you'll hear claps, some movies you'll hear, This movie, people just got up, walked out. I don't know what they felt. They were probably confused. In a way that's okay, but not really. Like, what I've noticed a lot of critics and people are doing is like, this is the meaning to Us and this and that and the meaning to this and that. You shouldn't be doing that for a movie. That's Jordan Peele's job and the people who make the movie's job to explain stuff. We should be coming up with stuff, making it seem like this is what the movie's supposed to be about. To me, that's not doing your job, because if you're going to leave it vague, leave it vague. Leave it open, leave it vague. But I've seen the movie twice. I've looked at it from multiple perspectives. And even any way, any theory, any way you look at it, anybody can interpret anything the way they want to, but the movie as a whole, to me, fails on that aspect. I've seen it from different perspectives. It still doesn't make sense. It's still not that great of a movie. For someone who doesn't watch a lot of horror movies, it may be scary. I talked to one lady when I walked out. She was like, oh man, this movie spooked me. It was scary. I can understand that. There's different strokes for different folks, different things. Me, my personal opinion, I did not like Us. It's a decent one-time watch movie. I had to watch it twice because, like I said, the first time I was going to go off on this movie. But it's not terrible. It's not trash, but it's decent. It's in the middle. For someone who doesn't watch a lot of movies, definitely watch Us. You'll probably enjoy it. You'll probably like it. I hope you do. Form your own opinion on the movie. Personally, I say it's a watch it, see. It's very, to me, the reviews are very mixed. Another thing I want to address is like Rotten Tomatoes. Like, when they say that these movies have like 98%, 100%, there's a lot of movies that I don't agree with. And what I had to learn is that doesn't mean like everybody's giving it high reviews. Rotten Tomatoes is an aggregate system. So that means that 90 to 100 or whatever percent of the reviewers gave it a positive review, which means it could be like a 6 or a 7 or whatever they deem positive. It doesn't mean that they all think it's great and amazing, because I've seen movies on Rotten Tomatoes that had high scores that I didn't agree with, and a lot of them, like Us, definitely to me doesn't, but I had to understand the system. It Follows, a lot of movies like that. Hereditary, a lot of movies that I feel didn't deserve that high score, so you have to understand how the scores work. Go see Us, form your own opinion. If it's worth your time, I can't decide that for you or not. It's not a movie where I can definitively be like, this is trash, like it's crazy, like don't see it, like Replicas. I was like, don't go see Replicas. I can't say don't go see Us. It's what you make of it, what you get out of it. You might enjoy it more than me. You might not predict the whole movie. It might scare you, like the one lady. It might surprise you. I want you to give that opportunity to yourself. I feel like it'll be worth your time. If it's not, you'll be just as mad as I was. But I saw it twice, so I couldn't have been that mad. But I really didn't enjoy it. As a horror movie fanatic, as a movie period, it was decent. It was okay. I'm doing another giveaway. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Still doing the $50 giveaway at 50 subscribers. Thank you so much for the continued support. My next 2 giveaways, I already gave away the other one. I'm doing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and I'm doing Aquaman. So if you want to get in on those, the last 2 winners have won just by being the only people that commented. So definitely share. Get those subscribers up for me so we can do the $50 giveaway, give that $50 away. I might do something else, I don't know, on top of that. Like, I'm doing the $50 for sure, but I might do something on top of it. But definitely, if you want Spider-Man 4K, you want Aquaman 4K, go ahead and be the only person to comment, because that's the last 2 people that won, so it can't be that hard. But thank you guys so much for your support. Go see Us. Form your own opinion. You might not dislike it as much as I disliked it. You might think it was great. I can't tell you. Like I said, everybody has to form their own opinion. This is my opinion. I didn't like it.